When you close your eyes and see whether you are emitting energy or receiving energy, and you check yourself again after a few hours and see what happens. Emitting and receiving energy, this cycle will also go on changing. Hello everyone. In this session, I would like to talk about natural cycles. What are these natural cycles? To start with, we have this very regular pattern of breathing. Inhale, exhale. It goes on and on and on. Another rhythm is our heartbeats. There is another level that comes to my understanding, which is at a deeper level, is the energy influx and outflux. Just as this inhalation of and exhalation of air goes on and on, but if you pay further attention to it, both nostrils, they react differently. Observe, do like this. One of the nostril will be very smooth. Another nostril is not as smooth. After 2 hours, if you would check, maybe it's the same, maybe it's different. But certainly, there is a difference between night and day. Our genetic predisposition is geared towards reacting to solar cycles. Our forefathers had a specific routine of life based on this daily sun movement. Most activities were performed during daytime, nights were for rest. There is a special pattern of the breathing movement. It will be mostly dominated by the left side breathing during night time. And during daytime, it will be dominated by the right nostril. Likewise, the energy movement, influx, when you close your eyes and see whether you are emitting energy or receiving energy, and you check yourself again after a few hours and see what has happened. So this body emitting energy and receiving energy, this cycle will also go on changing. And if you are able to observe and correlate things, then you will understand that this also follows a breathing pattern. And this breathing pattern follows the sun cycle. When this cycle is disturbed at a physiological level, when my right nostril is dominating during the daytime, it's okay. This is natural. But instead of the right nostril, if my left nostril is very active for most part of the day, then something is not right with my health, I think. This is how ancient yogis used to predict their day, that it is not so good today. We are used to sleep at night time. It's difficult to change this pattern. It is also scientifically proven now that individuals who work at night, those who have long night shifts, or those individuals who go on past midnight staying awake, when we measure their health status after a few months or a year or two, you will see a noticeable impact on their health. This is all because of this inability to sleep at night time. I'd like to bring to your attention one beautiful talk delivered by Jeff Iliff. You can search his talk on this TED Talk site. One more reason to have a good night's sleep, where Jeff mentions about how our neurological system detoxifies itself during sleep. So, in his research, he has found that it is the space between the cells, the brain cells, which allows the cerebrospinal fluid to flow through. In a normal individual, whose sleep pattern is okay, this drainage of cerebrospinal fluid is effectively able to remove the toxins. In a sleep deprived individuals, this is an impossibility. The effectiveness of removal of toxin reduces greatly. When yourself is sleep deprived, what happens in the morning? You become cranky, you become irritated. Persons who are self deprived cannot also engage themselves in creative discussions, fruitful discussions. So it is good to give ourselves an opportunity to sleep luxuriously, sleep early if possible. As I was saying, just as there is influx of energy and outflux from our system all the time, that means if we are able to meditate and receive transmission, drawing the energy inward, and if this happens, drawing of energy inward during meditation, if this matches with our natural rhythm of energy influx, then that will be wonderful. But if at the time when I am in a state where energy is going out and I feel like meditating and say, oh, let the transmission come in. So, what is happening now? You are now trying to meditate against the flow, the natural flow. It is like swimming against the flow of water. Automatically, just before sunrise or hour before sunrise, your natural system is to draw energy inward. And just before sunset, the energy will be going out. You'll notice that. And that's why it will help you to get rid of many things from the system through the process of cleaning. When you throw out those unnecessary complexities and impurities from the system, along with the energy flow, which is in natural rhythm, then the cleaning will be more effective. If you wait for night to descend, when the natural flow will change, of course, you may do the cleaning, but it will not be as effective. But I have found that majority of individuals who meditate with me, they have found this particular rhythm that when we meditate together, early morning, before sunrise, when is energy influx is natural at that time, and at that time when my meditation is also aided with transmission, it potentiates the impact on our system. During daytime, when my right nostril is supposed to be dominating, all our daily activities, which is requiring strength, hand movement, leg movement, and you're always on the go, it is a sympathetic response. Nighttime, you need a rest. The whole system demands a proper rest. It is parasympathetic in nature. You will notice that left nostril will be more prominent, dominating during night time, moment of rest. What happens when you are so much having fear, anxiety, to the extent that your heart starts beating faster and faster? Sympathetic response, which is related to the right nostril. All sympathetic responses, you can say safely that the right nostril will be predominating at that time. So, in order to reverse this, counter it, the moment of anger or just before you're going to get angry, take a deep breath and I would say, close this right nostril with your thumb and breathe deeply with the left nostril. Feel it in your abdomen and then release it. And then again, same thing with the left nostril. You do it 8, 9 times, 10 times. As a result, you will feel that yes, the heartbeats have gone down a bit. You have become calmer. The anger would also dissipate to a large extent. Parasympathetic system would come to play.